Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. Now this time we are going to do the portrait test of the Mi A1 and the OnePlus 5. So both of them have the portrait mode because they both have dual camera. So it can actually focus on the foreground and the background separately. I've been getting requests to do this video because there are a lot of debate between which one has better portrait camera. So let's go ahead and do that. In the daytime, most of the phones are good because you get good lighting. Most of the phones give you good pictures, but the night time they can't really do the same job. It depends on the, actually I'll not get into the technical part right now. Let's go ahead and test it. Now let's put on the portrait mode. So my portrait mode is on. Now if you see, it's totally dark. I can't really see much. It's saying it's too dark now. But on the OnePlus 5 you see that it's clear as day. I can take a portrait mode picture just like that and it will come. Now I'll try to take one over here. Now let's see the pictures. Okay, so you see the difference. I can't really see much over here. This is clear, but one thing you'll notice is it doesn't look like a portrait mode picture. This one still looks like a portrait mode picture even though this is dark. You see that the background has been blurred. Here there's no blurring being done. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, let's go closer. Okay, so now over here the scenario has changed a little because there is space between him and the background. So now let's take a picture. Now let's see. Okay, I think now you see the blur effect behind it. It's good. Even this has enough blur effect, but it's too dark. So let's take one more. Now this time we'll take two people at the same time. So we'll take the picture from here like this. Now let's click the picture. Now let's see. Okay. Okay, somehow I'm not that happy with the picture. It is very clear, but if you see, his face is still okay, but this face is being blurred. So let's go ahead and put it on the computer and then check what the pictures are going to be. Okay, so let's take a look at the pictures now. Now let's look at the OnePlus 5 pictures first. So you can see the OnePlus 5 pictures are they are really bright. They don't really look like they are shot in the night time. Now the Mi A1, you can clearly see that it's a night picture. You can see how dark it is. Let's compare the pictures once. Now one thing I straight away noticed is one of them, actually two of them, don't have bokeh written on it. So the phone actually decided by itself on whether it should be a bokeh picture or not, even though we clicked it in the bokeh mode. So that's one thing that's going to happen. Now if you notice, these two pictures, they have a clear background at the back. It's got some distance between the background and the foreground, so those came into bokeh. This one does not have much of distance, so that did not go into bokeh. And even this, the wall was near, it did not get much of distance, and then it did not choose it as bokeh. So the OnePlus 5 will only click bokeh pictures if it does get a clear distance between your foreground and the background, and both of them are lit properly. So that's one problem, or whatever you want to call it. Now in a way it's good. In such situations where bokeh is not possible, it'll not try doing a bokeh, it'll try getting a good picture out of it. So that way it's good. Let's look at the pictures first. Okay, that's very clear. That's also clear. That's also clear. That's also clear. So, but one thing I noticed is the bokeh over here is not that great. Now you see there's a slight bokeh here, but not that much. This one is good because of the clear distance between the foreground and the background. You see the bokeh over here is good. So the bokeh is good over here. Now let's take a look at the Mi A1 pictures. Now straight away you'll notice the pictures are not that great, but you see a lot of bokeh effect on it. Now obviously this one cannot get a good bokeh effect because the background is dark and the hair will get blurred out. Let's zoom in. So the entire hair has gotten blurred out. Now it's not the camera, it's the setting. If you want to know how to get good pictures in the night, do click on the link on top. That'll show you how to click good bokeh pictures with the Mi A1. Let's look at another picture. Now over here there's a distance between the background and the foreground. Even though the foreground does not have too much of light, you have good bokeh over here. Let's look at the next one. Okay, even this is good. Yes, I would have liked it if there was more light in it. I can edit it a little bit, get more brightness out of it, but it will not be as clear as the OnePlus 5. Now, one thing I wanted to show you is the bokeh difference between the OnePlus 5 and the Mi A1. Now, okay, so this is the Mi A1 bokeh and this is the OnePlus 5 bokeh of the same picture. Now you see the difference over here. The Mi A1, even in low light, it can clearly mark the difference between the foreground and the background, but the OnePlus 5 in low light concentrates more on getting more light in to get a better picture, but it will not give you a good bokeh. So when you edit it, edit the Mi A1 with Photoshop, you will be able to get better crisper bokeh and differentiation between the foreground and the background. But with the 5 you'll get better pictures, but they will not have that great bokeh effect in night mode, in low light. Okay, so the conclusion. Now the conclusion is both of them are good cameras. I feel that the Mi A1 did a better job in bokeh effect, but the pictures were not that clear. But the OnePlus 5 has much better pictures. The low light image was very good. It's just that the bokeh was not that great. So in the end, it totally depends on you. What's your preference? You have seen the results. You can decide which one is a better phone for you. Now, this is not actually a fair comparison because the Mi A1 is almost half the price of the OnePlus 5. So you can't really compare both of them that way. But in case you have one of these phones, then you always know which one is capable of doing what. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe, hit the like button and do comment, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.